and welcome to this week's talk show. We've got a few new starters in the workshop, so we're going to meet them and we're going to have a little look at the cars that we've got in at the moment. I welcome you into the paint booth here at Bridge Classic Cars, and I'm with our paint technician, Adam.
Hello.
So Adam, this is going to be the first car you have painted for us here at Bridge Classic Cars. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, excited, a little bit nervous, but just ready to get into it, basically.
Ready to get into it. So we've come in at this point in your painting journey. So what are you doing right now?
So this is primer stage. So it's all been blocked down. It's all been guide coated to make sure that all my repairs that I've done has been is good. So it's going to reflect that for when the paint goes on and it gets all nice and shiny. So that's basically where we're at. Yeah.
So you've been taping bits and bobs. For someone who I know nothing about painting a car, tell me why this process happens.
Okay, yeah. So it's just to protect basically the engine, interior, and everything like that. You don't really want paint going over these lovely classics.
I completely get that. Makes total sense. So which colour are we going to go for with this car?
It's going back orange, which is the original colour that it had. We tried a few colour chips, had to make a few corrections and everything just to make sure that the colour's spot on, which...
Amazing. So this is going to be, how many layers of paint on this car are you going to have to do to create that beautiful finished look?
Yeah, so I think the base coat is going to be 3 coats, and then it'll have 2 coats of lacquer.
Lovely.
Maybe 3.
And which car is this? Which is this car?
It's an MG Midget.
An MG Midget.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Which I think they've given it to me being so tall or whatever.
Yeah, there's only a slight height difference between us, isn't there?
Yeah.
If I go on my tippy toes, there we go. Basically the same height. But so where are you going to start? Where is going to be the first place that you tackle on this project?
First place, main thing is you've got the extraction in your booth there. So you see I've got all the panels in here that come off the car, so everything's going to be done up to, so there should be no variation in colour and everything. So bonnet will be set up there. So I'll start from the bonnet and work my way this way. So
how long does it take to do the first coat of paint?
Good question. Obviously, it being my first one for Bridge, I'll probably be a little bit slower because I'll be taking my time and everything. But yeah, I would say half hour.
Amazing. So, well, I can't wait to see the finished product. We will leave you to it. You're going to be amazing. You're going to do a fantastic job. I can feel it in my bones. And I think we might watch it unfold as it happens. From the restoration work happening in the paint shop to one of our most recent winners. Now, see the moment where Neil Birch won his Fiat 500. So this is the live draw today of this beautiful car you see next to us, this gorgeous 1970 Fiat 500. I am going to be so sad to see it go, Gordon.
Yes, I know you are. This is one of the ones you've always said, can we get? And the really disappointing one with this, a little bit disappointing, is the amount of people that have said, please get a Fiat 500. Yeah. So we went out and looked for a Fiat 500. They're very difficult to get in lovely condition. And then right-hand drive, there's so many left-hand drive ones. We got right-hand drive, and this is just beautifully restored, and it was undersold. I can't understand it. I really can't understand it.
But it is better for you guys, because that means if you did manage to grab yourself a ticket, your odds are even better on winning this gorgeous car. Or remember, there is a cash alternative of £8,000. But now I think we should go and find a winner, don't you?
Please.
Yes. Fiat 500s are literally my most favourite car ever, but I am still a very, very lucky girl that I got to go out for drives in it and have some beautiful pictures with it. Yeah, this is the live, I feel like it's been a while since we've done this. I'm getting nervous. This is the live draw of our 1970 Fiat 500. Good luck, everyone. I'm going to count from 3. 3, 2, 1. Number 5,766. Ooh. We do.
Yes, we got one.
Have a winner. Neil Birch. Neil Birch, congratulations. You have just won yourself the most beautiful Fiat 500. I am very happy to be here in the Classic Lounge with Ben, one of our technicians and one of our newest technicians. So you've not been with us very long, have you, Ben?
Just a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks? Oh my goodness me. So you have been chucked in quite literally in the deep end here at Bridge Classic Cars, and the first car that you've been working on is a DB6, is that right?
Yep. Yeah, it's a Volante.
How have you found that?
A little bit nerve-wracking. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure to get it right, I suppose. But yeah, it's been all right. It's been really interesting, and yeah, it's been nice to be trusted, I suppose, for something like that. I've also been working on a Ferrari Dino as well.
Amazing.
So
the yellow
cool.
one?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's quite interesting to have those two cars, work on those two on one day.
So is there many differences between the two that you're finding? I know they're both in different kind of stages of their restoration. So the DB6 has just started its restoration, is that right?
Yeah.
And the Dino's coming towards the end?
Yeah, that's the final assembly. We're stripping the Aston, so we're just taking that down to bare shell for full restoration, concourse, I believe. So,
Very cool. So it's going to be back to proper concourse condition, everything, all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
Back to original. Amazing.
Looking shiny and all that.
Have you, is this your first time working in a classic car garage? Because I must say, you're looking very young and fresh-faced, Ben.
Yes. Yeah, my first time working professionally on these kind of vehicles, but I've always, all my life I've worked on these things, so yes, I sort of know what I'm doing, but I don't have the kind of qualifications of the other guys in the workshop, but yeah.
But it's amazing that you've come in, you've really got yourself stuck in. I mean, the guys in the workshop have been saying, and we've noticed upstairs, that you're just there, you're ready, you're raring to go. If there's something that needs to be done, whenever I come down the stairs, you're always really deep into the car. It's brilliant that you're so hands-on. Now, I have noticed that you have your own classic. Do you have more than one classic or just the one?
Yeah, I've got more than one. I've got a Classic Mini, which I fully restored.
Wow.
And I've got a Saab 900.
Amazing. So did you just restore it at home in your...
Yeah, my dad let me use his garage, so that was quite nice of him.
Oh, brilliant.
It's a bit cold, but, you know, stuck a mattress out, rolled it over and got on with it, I suppose.
Fantastic. So does it feel really kind of good to be transferring those skills that you've learned personally at home to now in the workplace?
Yeah, it's kind of been a lot of training, a lot of years of messing about. Now I can properly apply them, and yeah, with all the kit and yeah, I've got the people to show me how to do things I don't know how to do. Yeah, it's perfect.
Is it a really good learning experience as well? Is there things that you've gone, okay, right, I'm a bit nervous about doing this bit on my own, but okay, I've got, say, Pete with me working on it, so I know that I've got someone to turn to if there is something that you're like, oh gosh, I'm not sure if I should do that.
Because they're quite high-end cars, so you don't want to make a massive error. So I kind of, yeah, I take it easy and I'll let him do anything, you know, I'm not too confident with, but I'll do the stuff I know how to do, and yeah.
Has it been a kind of family affair? You said your dad's garage, so does he like classic cars too?
He's probably the reason I'm into classic cars. He loves them. Got the bug from him.
You've grown up with it.
Yeah.
So now you're starting your journey here at Bridge Classic Cars. Is there any car in particular that you've kind of always dreamed of getting your hands on and getting under the bonnet of?
Well, a Classic Mini's always been my favourite car ever, so I kind of peaked it as soon as possible, so that was a bit annoying. But all these cars like Ferraris and all that kind of stuff, that's pretty special to work on. It's kind of a privilege to work on those things.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I think you're in the right place if you want to definitely get your hands dirty working on classic cars, because we have such a massive array of different types of classic cars as well, from kind of your everyday classic to things like the Aston Martin. So it'll be a really good place, I guess, for you to hone those skills even more and just keep on learning and improve and improve and improve.
Definitely.
And then you'll maybe, you know, a couple of years' time, you work your way up. You'll be workshop manager.
Oh, maybe. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, but I hope you're enjoying your time with us so far.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing. And thank you so much, as well as working in the workshop. We've got you on the camera as well.
Yes.
Something a bit different.
Yeah, it's quite an eclectic mix of things.
Yes, well, I think you're a natural. But thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see how the DB6 evolves.
Yeah, I'm excited.